On this day of celebration and achievement, we come together from many different faiths and worldviews to give a moment of thanksgiving for students and staff who have supported us, challenged our perceptions, and enriched our learning. We give thanks for opportunities offered and for friendships made, and for family and friends who encourage us to achieve our goals. Bless all our graduates as they journey forth from here to their different places and countries of work. Those who will use their imagination and curiosity for learning in seeking to address the needs of the world. Guide those who will use their newfound wisdom and skill to make a positive difference and a better life for others. Those who will promote greater understanding of the world and management of all its resources. We give thanks for all our graduates. May they find great happiness in all that they do, and may the world be enriched by their learning. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain. Please be seated. I call upon the Principal to address this assembly.
Chancellor, Lord Provost, graduands, and all of your guests, welcome to Dundee. Welcome to what is obviously today the sunniest city in Scotland. Remember, it is Scotland we're talking about. But it's a beautiful day and made all the more beautiful by all you being here. And we're looking forward to a great day of celebration. And it will culminate, of course, in the garden party later this afternoon, and whatever then you and your loved ones, your families and friends choose to do. But this is a celebration of the achievements of the class of 2023. And I want you to have fun. This is a celebration. It's a family event. It's an event for you, our graduands, as you transform to become graduates of the University of Dundee. And all of your friends, your families, your loved ones, no matter what age, everybody has to enjoy themselves. So I want you to make noise to express that spirit of celebration as we go through this ceremony. I want you to applaud. I'd like you to cheer, shout, stamp your feet, celebrate. That's what this is about. This is a moment of transition for everyone here. And don't worry, those of you upstairs, about stamping your feet. This is an old building, but it's a very well-built building. And it's seen many of very, very loud rock bands play here over the decades. And believe me, they've all tried to bring the roof down and they've failed. So, you can try and match them. In fact, the Chancellor and I, we have a bet. Every graduation ceremony, we bet over the period of this time 7 ceremonies this week, which group can make the most noise. Okay, so there's competition going on here, and you all come from a business background, competition, it's partly what you're about. So we're expecting, aren't we? Dean, aren't we? We're expecting some real performance here around that competition. So, in celebrating and making a noise, to get you in the mood, we're going to have a practice. So on the count of 3, I want you all, guests, graduands, small guests, big guests, to make as much noise as you can. Okay? 1, 2, and 3. Well, I tell you, you're making your dean a happy man because he thinks he's going to win the bet, but there's a way to go yet, okay? So we need to hear a little, we'll give you another chance in a minute, but we need to hear a bit more from the balcony. And staff, not hearing you here, not hearing you here. So, graduates, let's talk about you first of all. It's always a huge journey to get to the point that you're at now, where you're about to become graduates. It always takes incredible dedication and commitment to get to this point, in any year, in any group of students. But you, of course, so many of you, so many of all of us, have been impacted by the pandemic. And although we hope we've beaten the pandemic, it's affected all of us in so many ways. It will have affected you personally in the way you study. It will have affected you, I'm sure, personally in loved ones, friends, families who have been potentially very, very deeply affected by this pandemic. It's made it tough. It's made it much tougher to get to where you are now than it was in my day when we didn't have that kind of challenge. I think you, as a group of students, have shown incredible, incredible resilience and determination to get to this point. And I want to say from all of us here, very, very well done. We like to say here, make as much noise as you like, I don't mind being interrupted. We like to say here at Dundee, we transform lives. And I think we do transform lives. We do that in Dundee, we do it globally, and we'll talk more about that shortly. But you're about to go through a really proper, real, genuine transformation. You're all about to process, one by one please, no rush, up the stairs here, and you're going to cross the stage. And as you cross the stage, you'll stop in front of the Chancellor, and you'll be doffed with the Dundee cap. And this marks the conferment of your degree. And we'll talk about the Dundee cap, the Dundee bonnet, just in a second. And as you go past the other side, you'll transform from a graduand to a graduate. Enjoy it. Have a little dance as you come across the stage. As long as you keep flowing and you're safe, that's fine. Whoop, yelp, enjoy, support your loved ones as they cross. It is such an important seminal moment. Selfies are allowed at the garden party, but no selfies with the Chancellor and the ceremony. It'll hold things up. Hold that for later. But otherwise, you know, have a ball. When you're tapped with that bonnet, and this is made by one of the 9 trades of Dundee, the traditional 9 trades, the Bonnet Makers Guild. And it's been used at every ceremony since this university became an independent institution in 1967. Don't worry, we do clean it and we take good care of it, so it's perfectly safe. And the Chancellor will be gentle, but do get close enough so she can reach you. It was first wielded by our first Chancellor, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, who is an outstanding lady, born not far from here, just in Glamis. Some of you might have had the chance to visit Glamis during your stay in Dundee. And the Queen Mother, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, stood for so much that we care about as a university. And of course, our current Chancellor, Professor Dame Justin Bell Burnell, for me, is an even greater personage in standing for what we care about. Academic excellence. Jocelyn is one of the UK's greatest physicists, astrophysicists. You can read about her in your programme. But also she's been and continues to be an incredible champion, particularly for gender diversity and women in STEM. Jocelyn, it's always such a privilege to have you presiding over us here today. So you'll pass by, Jocelyn will, the Chancellor will doff you with the bonnet. You'll also pass by the university mace. This is the golden mace that's closest to me on my left. This mace is over 110 years old. It was actually gifted to us by the University of St Andrews to mark their 500th anniversary. And it shows the closeness that we have to our country, to university life in Scotland, but particularly to our city, because we are a university here in Dundee. The mace stands along beside the city mace, the emblem of the city of Dundee. And it sits in front of our illustrious Lord Provost, Bill Campbell. Our Lord Provost, the city, and Bill are huge champions of our university and all that you do and all that you contribute to our city. Our connectivity with our city is very real and very strong, and I hope you felt that when you've been here. Also is the mace in front of our rector, the wonderful Keith Harris, who represents you, the student body, and is elected by you. And the three maces together, students, city and university, demonstrate the closeness that we have in our community. And then, the last bit of the history lesson, these gowns that many of us on stage are wearing. First of all, you'll see it's blue. So this blue is called liturgical blue. It's the traditional colour associated with the patron saint of Dundee, St. Mary the Virgin. So liturgical blue becomes the colour of the University of Dundee. You'll see that we have on this the fleur-de-lis and the thistle. The fleur-de-lis is, again, the Madonna lily, the traditional floral emblem of the patron saint. The thistle, you know this, it's the emblem of Scotland, but I actually like to think of this as it's your emblem, because it demonstrates your resilience and your achievement and your tenacity in delivering your degrees. So there we are. That's the ceremony that you're going to see and be part of as you cross the stage and transform from graduand to graduate. Coming back to the present as a university, I keep talking about transforming lives. And we do that here and globally through the creation, sharing, and the application of knowledge. We think of ourselves as a triple intensive university. We're intensive in our research with impact. We're intensive in our teaching and learning. And we're intensive in that enterprise and engagement with our local community. All with a real commitment to social purpose. We think we are a great university. It's not only us who think that. And a great university, what a university is for, is to help deliver and create that change. Help make the world that better place. Help deal with some of the growing challenges that face all of us in society. And our social purpose is that making the difference across our university life. As to say, it's not just me, it's not just us that think so much about our university, and I hope all of you. But as you know, this year, just earlier this month, we were voted University of the Year for 2023 in the Scottish Higher Education Awards. And I think that's thanks to all of you. So let's just take a moment to practice that cheer again. University of the Year, come on. Still can't hear the stomping from behind me. No pressure, guys, just a little bit. So, our university has stood for equity and inclusion ever since we were founded by Mary Ann Baxter, back not even last century, in the 19th century. She was a great pioneer of gender equality in education. I'm proud that as an institution, we continue to champion equity and inclusion in all its forms. Our Africa initiative, launched last year, is based on a commitment to meaningful and equitable partnerships to the wider benefit of society. Sharing benefits, sharing recognition, doing that equitably. With the Athena Swan Gold Award and Race Equality Charter providing a framework, only a framework, that allows us to deliver positive change. And as I say, we have great champions of equity and inclusion among us here on the stage, our rector, our amazing chancellor. I should just say at this point that our chancellor, Dame Jocelyn, is about to step down from the role that she's so ably performed. And Jocelyn, on behalf of all the university, let me thank you for all that you've done for us. Thank you. As a university community, we think of ourselves of Dundee, but for Dundee. And we've taken as a university, as a community, a really transformative role in the renaissance of our city, while demonstrating our ability to take Dundee to the world. And from so many of you, bring the world to Dundee. It's made us a widespread community, but that widespread global community rooted here in Dundee is absolutely core to our identity. And you, as our graduates to be, are core to that identity too. You'll be our ambassadors. You'll be those that take the ideas from here in the university forward. We are a truly global university with students and staff from over 140 countries, many represented here in the Assembly this morning. We continue to work hard to extend our triple intensive reach and impact through new partnerships and through new projects. In places like Malawi, China, Malaysia, Ghana, Singapore, Nigeria, India, Sri Lanka, Iraq, and there's a long list of many, many countries which we have growing relationships with. The School of Business, as you know, is at the driving heart of our globalization agenda. And I'm particularly proud of having Europe's leading offer on Islamic finance with our partners in Al Maktoum College. There's so much of excitement going on in the school. Our research also reaches far and wide. We're pioneers in medical imaging. MRI-guided focus ultrasound is a way of operating in the brain and dealing with a terrible disease called essential tremors, which makes people have no control over their hand movement. It cures it within just a couple of hours without any invasive surgery. Our research has delivered on a single-dose cure for malaria, new work in sustainability and climate change. And also, we're one of the most innovative universities, certainly in the UK, and the most innovative university in Scotland. We grow unicorns. One of our spin-outs, which went through an initial public offering at $500 million, is now worth almost $3 billion, making it the third largest pharmaceutical company in the UK and the largest ever biotech spin-out from a European institution within 8 years of its inception. And I'm delighted, Dean, to see the School of Business confidently growing our enterprise and our innovation offers, and I know many of you will have benefited from that. The Dundee University name on your certificate carries with it a really strong association with quality, with innovation in teaching and learning, but innovation in research too. You're part of the fastest growing business school in the UK, and one with exponentially growing prestige. All of you here today, the graduates that have gone before you, those that will follow you across the stage in years to come, you are our hope for the delivery of meaningful change in the future, on inclusion, climate action, population health, and a whole host of challenges to our planet, to our society. You're the next generation that will put your minds to helping solve some of the big issues of our time. You've gained new knowledge and skills here at Dundee. Now it's for you to take them back into the world. You'll have found, I hope, new friends, maybe some of you life partners, and certainly you'll have learned a lot about yourself. And it's my most sincere hope that your time here in Dundee, the education, the experience that you have felt here will equip you to move forward into the next stage in your lives. In doing that, you will be global ambassadors with a lifelong membership of this university, the University of Dundee, your university. It's always your university. Remain part of our community in our university. Take pride in a membership. Take pride in the city. Stay connected. Be as proud of your university as your university is of you. As we all are, your staff are, I most certainly am. So I look forward to hearing about your stories, about your destinations and what you're doing next when we meet at the garden party later. But now it's time to move towards the conferment of degrees, the moment you've all been waiting for, that moment of transformation. But before you do, remember that competition. So this is your last warm-up opportunity to really make noise and really cheer and stomp your feet. On 3, a big Dundee cheer to get things going. 1, 2, and 3.
Thank you, Principal. We now move to the conferment of degrees. And can I warn those of you in the second half of the list, there will be a break to hear the choir, but we will come back to you. You will get your degrees. So I call upon the Dean of the School of Business, Professor Maurice Altman.
Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the degree of Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Foloruncho Atomori. Master of Finance, Awima Odaiwi. Joanna Thariath. Vignesh Ramesh. Nimitha Anand. Master of Science, Adini Adapegba. Lagarama Langaji. Elias Ejatundi. Ernest Okpar. Funimilo Alabode. Shaya. Mohammed Ibrahim. Rashid Ali. Harshani Dona. Shaharia Azmi. Paramadi De Silva. Wijathungagi Disanayaka. Ninad Hardikar. Janani Jaraman. Omkar Kadam. Anne Kaha Polara Rachi. Dolashani Gedara. Hiran Kuran Arathing. Mohammed Khan. Sanduni Muhan Diramalaji. Shinthaka Kumaraji. Milan Malad. Ishan Mirando. Mohammed Ansar. Kiran Menon. Camilona Odabondi. Tamika Ashigi. Ashini Peters. Vida Petkar. Subramin Prabhukwar. Rahiki Rajar Athanan. Shukman Rathir Rasa. Ineshi Mudian Sigak. Mansi Shahane. Gopika Shiba. Aishan Garuji. Oladi Sunday. Onaka Wirash Shinghage. Jessica Williams. Nanisha Samarak Kodiji. Ruan Mudian Salaji. Hope Aliyom Bo. Alari Ju Adefim Iwa. Femi Adayani. Mohammed Ahmad. Matthias Akinwali. Hassan Ali. Darren Anderson. Arok Bassi. Rabab Batul. Ying Dan. Maridu Das. Avokika Afet. Shidubam Egbosi. Rabia Hassan. Camilla Hodema. Aladipupo Abir Ronke. Julia Asakawati. Zahid Javed. Prikyanta Joshi. Gautam Kajumba. Aronth Khalidinidi. Shushin Lee. Shathunrika Mataraji. Rajna Mananama Kavili. Sakithra Mipaj. Hamat Mishra. Romail Mukatahar. Amanamala Maru Gessen. Jali Pirera. Right now, Ashikrak Kandati. Pratibha Rangaval Jula. Praksha Rathori. Sanya Suni. Pasan Gamaj. Nalaka Mahandira Malaji. Malak Wijan Gun Awardani. Aluakami Adafularan. Adawunimi Adalusi. Asarapulaji de Silva. Nishan Jain. Akshay Nagesh. Karthik Kaparithi. Deepak Duth Dalapati. Stavran Yarlagata. Faisal Adam. Shivam Junawala. Nigam Panwar. Ramja Siddiqui. Vidya Vishayan. Vidya Vishayan. Tishan Arashigi. Mohammed Al-Ayad. Akshay Baburajan. Afshan Mulani. Mudavi Dianuk Galaj. Palahinji Rodrigo. Kahindi Abani Canada. Harshani Amara Singh. Rahul Gobalak Krishan. Rushi Mani Maran. Lijin Mathu. Bethubole Adayala. Nanankaya Karawansam Jayasa Kira. Adul Kiri Lawal. Kushan Madila Wilaj. Athri Narasingh. Nithin Nila Pamana. Gregory Agu Mogu. Jihathama Atu Koralala Shah. Ashan Vidan Agaradera.
Next one is here.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, it's here.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Okay. Alusagun Afoyalayan.
And then we missed two.
I'll go next to this, right?
Yeah, and no, we missed two.
This one? Ashishak Kandati. Bisma Rafat. Anandu Sivan. Aluk Kobla Sobaju. Harjinder. Mohammed Walil. Islamiyat Adagun. Karat Ul Ain. Silni Alu Liwera. Witali Shuhan. Renuka de Silva. Guyana Deduwaji. Wenji Dang. Kaham Dekal. Kaham Dekal. Okay. Wenakul Surya Fernando. Yes, sir. Naveen Gutakanti. Githika Pathiranji. Avinash Hiraskar. Manisha Ihalaga Maga. Hassan Khan. Hassan Mohammed. Undil Morawakur Ralaji. Shumak Bukharaji. Mohammed Munir. Sangeetha Nagaraha. Shika Niwakolo. Anyaku Anyabuchi. Aluwakode Erakoya. Courage Patel. Vithya Prakash Kamasamy. Isuru Ratugama. Charlotte Rump. Sohul Tuhin. Wasala Wasala. Situti. Gibohan Awalyala. Hemamakur Ramados. Pradeep Balasuriya. Gaurav Nakim. Ayakuni Onabalajo. Alosigun Sawanand. Upoyami Abayomi. Melinda Arash Shigi. Fahintola Adaji. Tosin Adalchi. Bernice Agaben Yaga. Lindsay Kui. Ruwini Arakshi. Niti Hardia. Sethulek Shimi Adaya Kumar. Janani Minuan Pityaki. Sathagumar Nagarasha. Sujani Nula Kechi Yagi. Biyognong. Krunala Kumar Patel. Nananika Primananda. Opayami Sogbaki. Ravina Waduji. Ayodashi Aluku. Temitope Saka. Wajwindar Har. Sarfraj Ahmad. Wasim Ashraf. Kavintra de Silva. Pranavi Duvuru. Daniel Amika. Chukawu Mika Azig Wu. Shanika Dona. Shukwuno So Ifesu. Dikiru Eviuso. Adil Javad. Nana Gimon. Sharon Kakada. Gul Khanna. Amer Kayam. Amali Delapalaji. Bhuvana Komara Gunta. Indu Kamara Gunta. Jennifer Asong. Ayasha Sanchige. Rashmi Dunn. Ahmad Nasir. Mohammed Marzouk. Ishwari Morashkar. Nikhil Nagaraja. Oyami Ogunfo Kowan. Dorcas Assay. Mehuk Kumar Patel. Oh. Oh.
Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth, I didn't come to fool ya. And even though it all went wrong, I stand before the Lord of song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah,
Resume the awarding of degrees.
Okay. Dorcas Osei. Mahukumar Patel.
Congratulations.
Parth Patel. Shadani Dona. Aditi Potar. Ruwan Gedara. Arshman Sahito. Azma Sella. Tarun Saravanan. Nirosha Arakshilaj. Tela Shahid. Walid Sheikh. Shyam Sharma. Anointing Stevens. Kashalya Mohotija. Clara Wambua. Salini Wetawera Laj. Gita Rani. Kevin Daniel. Derek Alfred. Andrea Roos. Lubna Faruqi. Mohammed Ghazi. Ilaria Acomino. Giacodici Giacodi. Krunel Panchel. Dasun Dranmuthu. Tufikal Islam. Toby Odideli. Sinmiloa On Tiju. Thilini Hemakandaraj. Harsha Shrikala Lupu. Hamangiben Dolakia. Lisensala Mabalatma, Malik Murad, Abru Fatima, Mohammed Khan, Hafsat Abdul Karim, Alawasum Afolabi, Victoria Agbulu, Udera Atapatu, Ifatili Shukwun Nadu, Shandana Mudiana Sela, Akin Anakwichi, Rasiki Vidanag Gamash Shi, Jennifer Niksho Chiadozi, Yarbash Vitil, Aravind Babarajan, Yadu Kurup, Ishani Gurahinj, Peter Awasiki, Sinchu, Vinith Diviradi, Corinne Formosa, Samina Gane, Olanri Waju Ishola, Saju Mohan, Hor Khan, Vanoth Raja, Akash Shalar, Mafusa Sonia, Hubaib Zafar, Margaret Ariba, Aparna Gopan, Akanshan Jain, Navneet Kaur, Azini Maka Odua, Dimbulak Gaha Masiri, Nehini Rajapaksha, Shraddha Shinde, Kiwang, Gisho Shen, Faruka Nish Shangalaj, Graniru Midian Salag, Hassan Sadiq, Devadan Sakumaran, Olailak Khan Fatoki, Mohammed Ilyas, Farah Fadzli, Ayin Damola Barn Bosi, Mezara Sharin, Faroupida Shukri, Noraset Misuan, Abdul Razak Osman, Imran Sheikh, Kezmatullah Taskin, Kamaldeen Abu Aziz, Abu Bakr Ali Balogan, Zara Asim, Monsurat Awodin, Mariam Aziz Adayaju, Babatunde Ayinfonjoao, Shahid Lawal, Monir Nouri, Mutiat Alat Tundun, Sahir Rashid, Nurul Sobri, Chioti, Payal, Sukmanpreet Kaur, Shinyari Agidi, Mohammed Ali, Saeed Ali Bukhari, Buvilaj de Silva, Ashish Babu, Adari Madumaji, Adanrian Goboboade, Diogu Gunawar Dana, Pradeep Hatirak Shishi, Gayan Pathirana, Priyanka Minath Thugi, Saloni Katri, Tushara Kalpaji, Purnima Koshal, Mahashi Magamash, Gathura Madatara, Jayanika Arashi, Abinan Nanda, Bihodun Alayawala, Praboda Pathari Raj, Silani Arashik, Hayakini Vira Skara, Yash Yadam, Ajiro Atasharur, Asala Hiwa Manaj, Niyasha Mapuv as Tosan Agbara, Comfort Okon, Mercy Apadijo, Mamu Yowi Tamisera, Howard Christian, Winner Coker, our Madura de Silva, Kuni de Silva, Kathuri Agodaji, Payumi Lianaj, Dilni Madumaj, Minasha Meragishi, Dorcas Agudeli, Adiyami Atukoya, Krishna Aluri, Navneet Kaur, Mohammed Asir Anwar. Steffi Bojan. Fantrish Kamar Rantrin. Delini Gamaj. Adashika Hapurak Shilaj. Madusha Hatiarashi. Arasha Dawaj. Jenshiwani Gamaj. Christy Inglis. Edisun Junad. Everyone Zeno Akeni. Shanika Mohammed Diramalaj. Nizma Abdul Salim. Ajiri Kode. Olari Waji Oshaudi. Oranga Budian Salaj. Dorokushi Araji. Fubudu Hawaj. Harini Pinaduaj. Nonso Odotikwi. Ajiki Agele. Priyanaju. Sadar Akbar. Ayuko Kolkrik. Prathana Diman. Shiran Yakodi. Sandra Kutan. Shimazi Nakwi. Onasia Ononuku. Omer Ghazi. Akip Shazad. Othika Sharma. Dandan Wang. Kasir Abbas. Shanya Lianagi. Mudushi Vidanagi. Ashani Lianagi. Dona Gunath Thilaki. Purna Mudian Salag. Pragith Don. Wanigath Thunka Luke. Sayad Dara Nandasana. Bawani Pola Wathak. Yathunda Kawadiri. Danushi Shirad Hana. Sharia Unial. Ali Al-Qurashi. Prathamash Oralkala. Dithin Burma. Kampika Dan Dayani. Nia. Jayani Dona. Mohammed Uqbal. Duwanthi Dona. Kevin Faikat Dawil. Tush Hariki Akaraj. Anju Matthew. Oshade Rathanayaka. Athuwasun Taylor. Maraji Ojin Thama. Oraji.
Missed another one. That one.
Okay. Oh, it's called okay. Oanat Adaliki. And then,
There's a late one before you do the PhDs.
only have one. Right?
Then I do them next after
Okay.
these.
Okay. Do these first?
Yep.
Mandela Osei Kafour. Jennifer Shidozi.
And then PhDs.
Dr. Oh. Doctor of Philosophy, Saud Amunteri.
Many congratulations.
Asiwani Waziri. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean. I now call upon Professor Niamh McDeed to present the honorary degree candidate.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, Sir David Spiegelhalter. Sir David is one of the most cited experts in the field of statistics in the world. He was elected Fellow of the Royal Society in 2005, received an OBE in 2006 for services to medical research, and a knighthood from Her Majesty the Queen in 2014 for services to statistics. In 2017, he was elected President of the Royal Statistical Society. During the COVID-19 pandemic, in this country, in the United Kingdom, David became a familiar face on our TV screens and the unofficial explainer-in-chief of data generated during the pandemic. He helped us to make sense of what was happening to us. His calm and reassuring way of simplifying the often frightening and overwhelming statistics that we were presented with was welcomed by many, as he helped us to understand what the numbers really meant and why we were being asked to follow certain behaviours. David's academic career is one of highlights and achievements, but also of great humility. He started his academic career in Oxford, graduating with a bachelor degree in mathematics, followed by a master's degree in statistics and a PhD in mathematical statistics, both from the University College London. He held various early posts, which took him to the United States for a year, followed by Nottingham, undertaking early work in the 1980s in the use of machine learning and artificial intelligence for medical diagnostics. In this work, he and his colleagues argued for the importance of incorporating an understanding of uncertainty and probability into the use of artificial intelligence and publishing groundbreaking work in the process. He then moved to the Medical Research Council Biostatistics Unit at Cambridge University and held consultancies for a variety of organisations, as well as taking leading roles in very high-profile public inquiries, including into children's heart surgery, the murders carried out by Harold Shipman, and the infected blood inquiry. In 2007, he was appointed as Winton Professor for the Public Understanding of Risk and Uncertainty at the University of Cambridge, which involves significant public engagement with statistics and their interpretation for all of us through storytelling. In particular, he and his team developed predictive tools to help patients and doctors agree a course of treatment for a diagnosis of, for example, breast cancer and prostate cancer. I have had the great pleasure of knowing Sir David for a number of years now, and I recall first meeting him after a presentation he gave at the Royal Society in London to a room full of senior judges, trying to help them to understand the subtleties of the use of statistics. No mean task, I have to tell you. I had just been asked to bring together a team to prepare a judicial primer for judges on forensic statistics to provide explanations in simple language of what statistics are, how they work, and how they are applied in the criminal and civil courts. This was to enable our judicial colleagues to understand the nature of statistical evidence, often placed before them by expert witnesses during trials. David, I have to say rashly, agreed to give it a go and collaborated with judges, forensic statisticians and forensic scientists to produce a groundbreaking document now used by the judiciary across this country and across the world. It was an enormous privilege to be involved in the evolution of that document and in the further work that we have carried out together with the judiciary and legal colleagues since. David's career, however, has not all been about work, and other adventures have included, and he will, I'm sure, thank you for saying, in 2011 taking part in the Winter Wipeout, as Professor of Risk in full academic regalia, watched by an audience of millions, dodging obstacles and falling over quite a lot. In 2015, he became the world champion in loop, a version of pool which is played on an elliptical table with one single pocket in the table itself, which requires the skill of a misspent youth, mathematical insights, and quite a dollop of good luck. His many media appearances also include The Infinite Monkey Cage and being cast away on the desert island, on Desert Island Discs, where we found out that he is an avid Eurotrash and punk folk fan. Sir David is an advocator of the importance of acknowledging what we don't know as much as understanding what we do know, and for us not to be afraid of doing that and not to be afraid of making errors and learning from them. He is a believer in the critical importance of trustworthiness in the sources of information that we use, so that we can weigh up the data that we have to understand and balance risks when we make decisions that affect all of us and that affect the world around us. Chancellor, I have the honour to invite you to confer upon Sir David Spiegelhalter the degree of Doctor of Laws.
By the authority of Senate, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Laws. Congratulations. And there's a certificate. Or would you like to address?
Chancellor, Rector, Principal, staff, students of Dundee University and families, thank you so much indeed for this great honour. Actually, I'm going to break away. I've got to say something. This is the best degree ceremony I have ever been to. And I've been to a few. This isn't in my script. It's quite extraordinary. I've just loved sitting there, watching you all come past, beautifully dressed. There are such cool suits out there that I need to know where you got them. And being greeted with such love, affection, and enthusiasm by your colleagues and your families here. So I just want to say that's great, and I'm going to ask you to do me a favor and smile. And again, here we go. That's it, great. Thank you very much indeed. Right, now where was I? Yeah, it's a huge honor to get this degree in law from this university. Now you may not know why this university is the place that's appropriate for this, because it's got the absolutely world-leading center in forensic science. It is quite extraordinary. And who take a very scientific approach to forensic science and the law, and intent, as we've heard, on spreading that word out to law students and the judiciary, so that statistics and science are dealt with better, both in criminal and civil courts. So I guess that's why I'm here, because I'm a statistician. Now, I'm not sure whether statistics has always been your favorite class. I'm not going to ask you, because I think it might make me very sad indeed if you say what you think about statistics, but most people don't like it very much, to be honest. But of course, I think it's wonderful. It's a great subject, and by working with the Leverhulme Centre here in Dundee, it's just been such an exciting collaboration of me, who started off in mathematics and is a statistician, with lawyers and forensic scientists to work together to try to improve the way that these ideas are discussed in courtrooms today. So I think I'm supposed to say something wise, I think, to young people. And I don't think I can, really. All I can say is that I hope that, as you continue in your careers, you're going to be as fortunate as I have been, to always work in something I actually loved. I retired, and I just carried on working without being paid. I mean, it's ridiculous. I've got to stop. But it's because I really enjoy it. And also, I hope you meet and work with wonderful collaborators in different subjects who can teach you so much. And I hope also that you can, in a way, look outside society. I've enjoyed, I started off as a pure mathematician, the most abstract work. And through my career, I've worked more and more towards actually doing things with the public, trying to improve understanding in society. And I've found it very rewarding. So I think that's all I can say, is I just hope you're going to be as lucky as I've been in your careers. So again, thank you enormously for this huge honor. It's a massive pleasure, and thank you so much for giving me such a great day. Thank you.
I call upon the principal.
I thought I said no selfies. Oh, we'll make an exception this time. Chancellor, I have the honour to invite you to confer their degrees in absence upon the candidates who have been unable to attend this ceremony.
By the authority of Senate, I confer these degrees.
Right, who's had fun? So you've started the dancing, at least some of you have. And by the way, David, I'm getting a pair of these shoes as well. They're really neat. You started the dancing, you started the celebrations. Continue as you mean to go on. Still a beautiful day out there. The garden party awaits you later. Come along and have fun. Bring along the family. The garden party is a great opportunity for the kids, for parents, for friends, for husbands, for wives, whatever. to come and see and spend time with us in our university, and that's what we want. Our university is a family, it's a community. The last thing for me to say to you is, graduates. Has a nice sound to that, doesn't it? Graduates. So graduates of the University of Dundee, this is your last chance to win that competition and make the Dean a happy man after all the hard work that he's put in, and most importantly, all your wonderful staff have put in over the time you've been here, working with you. This is your last chance to give that really big Dundee cheer. Think about them, think about yourselves, think about your loved ones. On 3, let's hear it from you. Class of 2023, 1, 2, and 3.
And now we come to the closing of this ceremony, with thanks to all of you, thanks to the Dean and his staff as well. I declare this academic ceremony closed.